Hi friends. Um, Before we start anything, I just want to say this. There are no students in the building and there's no other staff in the classroom, which is why I'm able to do this now without my mask. If there was another person in the room, student or staff, then I would have my mask on. But since I'm all alone, I made sure it was okay, and it is okay. So, yay, no mask. Lots to do today, so let's see how much we can get through. So, we left, it was November, and it's still November because we're way up here. We have all this way to go, but we're way up here, so it is still November. So when we were here before, it was Friday. Friday. Then we had Saturday, and Friday was the 13th. What comes after 13? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. What comes after 13? Would it be 19? Oh, glare, let me fix that. Or 14. 10, 11, 12, 13. What do you think would come next? If you said 14, then you are correct. Yes, 14. So Saturday was the 14th, and then we missed Sunday because you were at home. There's Sunday. And if Saturday was the 14th, what does that make Sunday? What comes after 14? We'll start from 10 again. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. What comes next? Would it be 20? Or would it be, whoops, no, let's try and get the glare out of there. Would it be 15? If you said 20, think again. It would be the 15th. I'm sorry about the glare, but a lot of stuff we laminate because it takes so long to make it all, and a lot of ink or a lot of, coloring on my own, that if we can laminate it so we can use it again, it's, better than wasting things. Better for the environment. Better for me to not have to remake it. So Sunday was the 15th, and that makes today, let's find out. Days of the week. 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 There's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. There's Thursday and there's Friday. And then there's Saturday. So we had Saturday, we already did. So let's start again. There's Sunday, which is here. There's Sunday and there's, what comes after Sunday? Is it Tuesday or is it Monday? Ooh, they're can't go by color because they're kind of pretty similar in color. There's Sunday and there's Monday. What letter makes sound? The M or the T? Monday. There's Sunday and there's Monday. So that means today is Monday. And all the way down here it says tomorrow is, and tomorrow means the day after today. So there's Sunday and there's Monday. There's, where is it? Sunday and there's Monday. There's Wednesday and there's Tuesday. Is that how it goes? Or is it there's Sunday and there's Monday, there's Tuesday and there's Wednesday? What comes next? T says Tuesday, or the W, Wednesday. There's Sunday and there's Monday, there's Tuesday. So tomorrow is Tuesday. It's easier for me to get up and move around right now because there aren't a lot of kids in the classroom. Well, there's none. See? There's no one here. Which is good in a way because I can get a lot of paperwork done when I'm done with this. I've already been doing some researching and stuff. I came in at 8 and haven't stopped yet. So, good day. Is there a glare? What's the weather look like? Can you see okay out there? Let's see if we can go up a little bit more, higher. I can do it like that so we can get more sky. I don't know how clear that is for you, but if you can tell, it's a beautiful blue sky. I don't even see a lot of clouds. Maybe there might be some here or there. And this big yellow thing is out there. This big yellow thing is out in the sky. What does it mean if you see the big yellow thing out in the sky? Does it mean it's... Let me get these ones. You see the big yellow thing out in the sky. Does that mean it's sunny? Is that the big yellow thing? Or is it cloudy? That's just the blue sky and clouds. There's no yellow. The big yellow thing is the sun. See, the inside's the sun. Well, the whole thing is, for us, what we see from Earth is yellow, but to make the picture up, they put the orange around it. So it's sunny out today. What did I do with... Oh, see, they did the same on this, the one that goes on our little chart. So today is sunny. Kind of cool. Cooler than it was, you know, when we had that stretch of warm weather. But it's going to be a lot worse before it gets better, because winter is coming. It'll be here soon. I like to watch it snow as long as it's not a blizzard. I used to ski, so I really liked it, but not anymore. All right, so I said we were going to start a new letter this week. And our new letter, we were working on the letter... Oh, here they are. So much stuff out here because I want to be able to grab everything I want when I want it. We worked on the letter A. We worked on the letter B. We worked on the letter, the letter C. Then we worked on the letter D for dog. I didn't do it for all of them, but. And next comes the letter E for elephant. And E, you start by writing a line, straight line down, and then you give them a top, a middle, and a bottom. E. So that's what we're going to be working on now. And here it is again. E. So let's see, what starts with E, according to our little thing that is Cindy, the speech therapist, made up. E. E is for, as we already said, E is for elephant. They just use the lowercase e, but it's the same letter, see? Uppercase, lowercase. We used to call it capital when we were younger, but they changed it. I don't know what we used to say if we weren't saying capital. A long time ago, I don't remember. So E is for elephant. What else can E be for? This is something we all have. E is for eyes. 1, 2. 2 eyes. 1, 2. Oh, 1, 2. You can feel up and you can count them yourself too. 1, 2. 2 eyes. E is for... Oh, that didn't work out too well. And now I have it... I hope I haven't been showing it backwards because I'm trying to make... I'm looking at it wrong. E is for eat. Eat. I know that's a hard one for a few of you because you really don't get to eat much, or if anything. But that's when you take food in through your mouth. You eat. Oh, and this is one of our feelings words. E is for excited! Yay! Like you guys can say, I'm excited! There's no school today. Well, just distant learning. I can't say, yay, there's no work, because we still have to come in for work. So E is for excited. So that will be our word for a few weeks, E. And because we switched our E, we also switched, if I don't put things in the right pile, then it takes me forever to pick up after I send the video off. We were working on the number 3 last week. 1, 2, 3. We started with the number 0, which I don't have on this. I don't think I have this on this chart, but this one does. I'll use this one. We started with the number 0 ages ago, which is kind of a weird number because it is a 0, but it is a number, but it means you don't have anything. There's no dots, so there's nothing, 0. Then we worked on the number 1, which shows us that this means 1. That's the number symbol, and that's how many it is. 1 dot. Then we worked on the number 2. More dots. 1, 2. 2 dots. We were working on the number 3. Even more. 1, 2, 3. And now we are going to be working on the number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I have the other 4 with the little symbols on it that I can take off right here, but I'm taking them off because I can never remember to do everything before group. I can't. 4, there it is. And we are using little leaves. I think she made this when she had a lot of fall stuff. Maybe she made it after fall, but she has a lot left over. But so far we've been having fall things. We had pumpkins, leaves. I don't know. I think pumpkins also again. So let's count our leaves. Got to see where to put it. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I had to think about that one for a minute. Oh my goodness. So that's our new number. Our letter is E and our number is 4. I'm going to put them up after I sign off today. So I had one lesson plan, but then I decided to do something different. And what I decided to do today, because you've heard a lot about the election on the news, maybe someone in your family was talking about it, but all the states were voting for local people, but also president and the vice president comes with the president and a congressman and all that. So I thought we'd do a little bit about our country, around the USA. And this is the USA, the United States of America, and that is our country. And we are this tiny little, let me see how close I can get to you. Well, here's the whole country. This is the East Coast with the Atlantic Ocean. If you go to the ocean, that's the one you go to. Here's the West Coast with the Pacific Ocean. So if you look real close, look how big some states are. And then we live right over here with this tiny little orange dot thing right there. Let me see if I can get it closer even. Yep, that's us. Smallest state in the Union. That's Rhode Island. So, before we go any farther, I'm not going to count them all, but there are 50 states. That's a lot of states. So we have 50 different states, and one of those, well, let's just read. People can live in the same community. The United States is a community of people and places. People can live in different states. So here's some of the different states that we can live in. They don't have Rhode Island there. Go figure. One of the states that they have in here is Ohio. Hello, my name is Logan. Oh, we have a student Logan here. I live in Ohio. I live on a farm. I like tractors. I want to say factories, but where does that fit on a farm? I ride a tractor on my farm. I am part of a community. He's part of the farming community all around him. So he's the one responsible for growing us our vegetables and our fruits or wheat to make bread and things like that. So he helps keep the country fed. Or he could be a dairy farmer, just raises cows and stuff, but he has a tractor and stuff, and it doesn't look like it's a dairy farm because he has rows that he plants in, which would mean seeds or vegetables. Aha! This is Florida. Oh, I should show you where they both are on this map. I have to get back to that first page. Or maybe not, because I can't even figure out. Somewhere over there, but here. Well, I don't want to mess that up. So the next state we're reading about, I know where that is Florida. It's on the eastern side. We're way up here in northeast, and southeast is all the way down, and this is Florida. It's a lot warmer there all year round. I mean, sometimes it gets cold, but usually it's a lot warmer. And sometimes it's like disgustingly hot and humid. I have family that lives there. Hi, or excuse me, hello, my name is Grace. I live in Florida. I live near a beach. Oh, how nice. Their water is warmer than ours, and in most places it's clearer than ours. You can see better in it. I like volleyball. I play volleyball on the beach. I am part of a community. Now, volleyball is where teams stand on each side of the net and they hit this ball from side to side to earn points. And it's different in the sand than it is. Sometimes they play it in a gym with a net inside the gymnasium, so you're on a hard surface. But sometimes you play it at the beach. Next, we're going to do Maine. And Maine is, it's hard to figure out which way to hold the paper. Maine is the big blue one up here. This is New England. This is what we're called, New England. And Maine is the biggest state in New England because it's just all these states right here in this one. So it's not any of this. There's New England. And there's Maine. So Maine's pretty big for us in New England. Hello, my name is Omar. Ooh, we have an Omari. I live in Maine. I live near a harbor because he lives near the ocean, and where the boats all come in, they call it a harbor. I like to fish. He has his fishing pole. I don't know if you I think you can see it. I go fishing in the harbor. I am part of a community. Got his little tackle box that has different fish hooks and things like that, and extra wire in case this fishing wire in case this breaks. And he loves to go fishing in Maine. We get a lot of our seafood like from Maine, well, from the ocean around Maine, well, other places too, but that's typically when you think of Maine, you think of lobster and things like that. I love lobster. So this is the state of, right here, this little red one right here. This is the state of Michigan. Michigan. Michigan is surrounded, well, not surrounded, but has a lot of big lakes. They're called the Great Lakes. I don't know if it shows it on this map. Well, it shows a little bit. There's one of them. The white part right there is one of the Great Lakes. I flew over them, but I've never seen them in person. But they're so big that you can't see, some of them you can't see the other side. Usually a lake, you can see the other side, but you can't always with these lakes. Hello, my name is Molly. I live in Michigan. I live near a lake. Okay. I like to swim. I go swimming in the lake. I am part of a community. She's got her beach towel and her bathing suit on, another towel to lay in the sun, and her umbrella to get some shade when she's had too much sun. We do that around here. Well, we have a lot of little ponds and some lakes, but a lot of people around Rhode Island, when they think of swimming, they think of the ocean. But that's kind of, looks like she's at the ocean, doesn't it? Colorado. Colorado. So that's in a part that's called the western part of the United States. Around here. And this is kind of the central part. And then we're the northeast, or the east. Hello, my name is Naomi, sorry. It all depends on which way the letters are, I guess. I live in Colorado. I live near a mountain. Colorado has a lot of mountains. The Rocky Mountains go right through there. They're very big, a lot bigger than most of the things we have around here. I like to hike. That's when you go walking through the mountains on trails, or not on trails, but if you don't know what you're doing, definitely stay on a trail. I go hiking on the mountain. I am part of a community. She can be part of her town's community. She can be part of a hiking community. You know, the people that all like to hike. So you can be part of more than one community. This lighter green shade one right here, that's pretty big for us, is Minnesota. Oh, I mean Montana. Why am I saying that's Minnesota? I'm sorry. I got my M's right. Montana. Hello, my name is Sebastian. I live in Montana. I live near a forest. There's a lot of mountains again in Montana. It's very, a lot of mountains, that's good. A lot of woods. So he lives in Montana, and he lives near a forest. That's the area that has all the different trees in it. I thought I had words. Hello? That's okay. I live near a forest. I am part of a community. People can live in the same community. The United States is a community of people and places. People can live in different states. Oh, that's kind of what we read at the beginning. The end. I just want to check my schedule in case I screwed up about OT. No, I did not. So I'll find Stacy later and find out what she wanted. So I wanted to, because they picked up a few states. I picked on a few states, but I wanted to also read about our state, Rhode Island. The first one, I think they both are, from our News to You and unique curriculums. So this is Rhode Island. The big star right here, when you see on a map, the stars mean that's the capital city. So that's where Providence is. Hi, Providence. Some of you live in Providence, some of you don't. So just some facts. Rhode Island became a state in 1790. That's a long time ago. Hundreds of years ago. Rhode Island is called the Ocean State. It has its nickname because of the miles of ocean that go along all this. It's all ocean. Part of the Atlantic Ocean. State symbols. So the state bird, it's something that's, I think it's usually a little more reddish than that, so we might not be right with our ink in the printer. Can you see it? The Rhode Island red is a reddish-brown chicken. That's our state bird. Isn't that great? Our chicken's our state bird. The state flower is the violet. I love violets. This petals, it's usually a little bit more like but they're a purpley, maybe a little blue tinge. But the state drink is coffee milk. Yuck. Location. Rhode Island is located in the northeastern part of the U.S. That's what the compass, and it says NE for northeast. Rhode Island's neighboring states are Massachusetts and Connecticut. On the south side of Rhode Island is the Atlantic Ocean. And like I said earlier, we're the smallest state. Big, medium, small, or little. All of Rhode Island is within 30 miles of the ocean. So the farthest spot from the ocean is just 30 miles, which is not too bad, but in the summertime when there's a lot of traffic, it's bad to get there. We have hot, rainy summers and cold, snowy winters. Rhode Island sometimes experiences a powerful storm called a nor'easter in the winter. And that's kind of the snow is going around and it's going into the water, then blown back up into us, or maybe it's this way. So you get a lot of wet snow. And our government. Like we said before, the capital is Providence, where a lot of you live. The governor, that's Governor Regina Raimondo, works at the state capitol building in Providence. Laws, that's symbols for laws, are made by men and women at the state capitol. People of Rhode Island elect senators and representatives to represent them in Washington, D.C. I should have looked it up because I don't know who they are. The governor of Rhode Island, again, I said it was Gina Raimondo. We see her on the TV all the time now because of COVID. What kind of land do we have in Rhode Island? Most of Rhode Island is woodlands. The state is also mostly flat. It has no mountains. So we don't have any volcanoes. We don't have any big cliffs, and we don't have any really big mountains. We have some hills that are big, but not considered mountains. Going to the beach is popular, and sailing also. So activities surrounding the water are popular in Rhode Island. Plus, visitors can go to Newport and see the mansions where people used to live years and years ago. Big, huge houses. Providence is the state's capital and largest city. And there's some parks and theaters and all sorts of different places in Providence. A lot that for a while we couldn't go to, but we've been able to go to them, but who knows for how much longer. Much of Rhode Island is developed, but there are still many forests in the state. And developed means like made into cities, towns, houses, other kind of buildings where people work. Rhode Island has many beautiful beaches, and it has many rivers like the Blackstone and Providence rivers. And the river is where it's narrower and the water's flowing, sometimes fast, sometimes not so fast. America's first industrial factories were started in Rhode Island. Oh, that's a nice claim to fame. A famous game company headquarters is in Rhode Island, and that would be Hasbro. We're very, very tied to tourism as a state, for the state economy. It means people come from other states to visit, to go to the beaches, to see the mansions, all that kind of stuff, and that brings money into the area for us. Farmers grow vegetables, and they raise cattle for milk. Oh, now this is the best one. We were the first state to declare independence during the Revolution. Rhode Islanders are known for their distinct accent. Well, a lot of places are known for that. New York is one of them. And there are some unique food dishes like wieners and Johnny cakes, which are, I think they're like corn pancakes. I don't know. I've never had one. Sorry. And the first golf course in the United States was built in Rhode Island. One more page. Rhode Island's abbreviation is RI, so we don't have to write Rhode Island out every time we write an address. We can just write RI, both capital though. Native American tribes were the first people to live in Rhode Island, and we're going to be doing a lot on Native Americans this week and next week because we're celebrating Thanksgiving, plus November is Native American month to study their heritage. We were founded by Roger Williams, who was escaping from an area where, because of what he believed, other people didn't like him. So he came for religious independence, to get away from religious persecution. He founded the First Baptist Church in Rhode Island, which still stands. Rhode Island has many great universities and colleges, like Brown University in Providence. And that's our little state of Rhode Island. So we kind of did reading and social studies today. I have some math that I had up, but I think well, maybe we can do one because it makes it a little longer, but you're home today. So maybe we'll do another counting. So I'm going to put my little paper so I don't ruin it inside my little thing here. My little clear envelope. And this way I can do it using a dry eraser and not get it on the paper. So we're going to do just a little bit of math, a little bit of counting. The first one is how many? Those are kites. You fly them in the sky. How many kites are there? Is there one? Is there two? Or is there three? Let's count and see. 1, 2. 2. So if you were home and you were doing this, you could circle the number 2 like that. Ooh. I guess I didn't bring my clipboard over. Or I guess I need a new marker. You can kind of see I have it in. Or you could draw just a line to number 2 saying we have 2. Let me get this one right behind me because this is not working. Number 2. Still it goes along kind of with the autumn theme, but we're still in fall or autumn. It's a scarecrow. Is there 2 scarecrows, 4 scarecrows, or 1 scarecrow? Let me get the glare off of it and get it closer to you. How many scarecrows? There's 1 scarecrow. So we would draw our line to the number 1. And this would be good because it help you with your fine motor skills of holding the pen and drawing the line. And it's hard because some of you still hold like this. But we have ways to help adapt equipment so it be a little easier for you. Now we have pumpkins. We either have 4 pumpkins, 5 pumpkins, or 3 pumpkins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 pumpkins. Do you remember which one was the number 5? If you said it was this one, then you would be right. There are 5 pumpkins. Not a very good line, but it's good enough. How many? Are those hedgehogs? I think they're hedgehogs, but maybe porcupines. How many? Are there 5? Sorry, I'm trying to get it so you can see it the best without a glare. I should have shut the light off. Are there 5? 1 or 2? 1, 2. There are 2 animals with apples on their back. Oh, we did the pumpkins. No, we would have needed this for part of this last weekend. They're umbrellas. You put them up to protect you from the rain coming down. Or some people have them if they're going to be outside for a long time to shield them from the sun. So their skin doesn't get burnt, or they don't, try to not be as hot because they have a little bit of shade around them. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 umbrellas. Let's see which number. 2, 3, 4. Do you remember how many we counted? Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 umbrellas. Now we have, let me move my hand up, apples. Are there 4 apples, 5 apples, or 3 apples? Let's look and see. Help me count. I can't do it all by myself, okay? I need help. Oh, I just probably got black marker on my neck. That's okay. 1, 2, 3. There are 3 apples. Remember the numbers? First we had 4, then we had 5, then we had 3. 3. I couldn't tell the distance because of the way I'm looking through it. Okay, now we have leaves. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we just had 3 apples. And that's what 3 looked like up there. So what do you think is 3 down here? Is that 3? Is that 3? Or is that 3? If you said this is 3, you are correct. Because that's the number 2, and that's the number 1. And we have one more. And the boots are together, so that means that's counted as just 1. Because if you wanted to, you could say, well, 1, 2, 3, 4 boots, but that's not we don't have 4 over here, so they're just counting the boots because they're right on top of each other as 1 unit each. 1, 2. And here's our numbers, 3, 5, 2. Which one do you think it is? 1, 2. We have 2 up here, and it goes to that one. That's the number 2. So which one of these is the number 2? Is that 2? Is that 2? Or is that 2? If you said this one, I'd say, no, that's 3. Nice try. That's 5. There's our number 2. Yay, good job. I hope everyone is doing well. I forgot to name everyone earlier, so I'll do it now. Hi, Lucas. Hi, Caitlin. Hi, Jeremiah. Hi, Josiah. Hi, Omari. I miss you guys. And I will see everyone tomorrow. Have a great day and night. I hope you have one anyways. Bye for now.